The one gorilla versus 100 man thing, like, this is another example about how people don't understand scale. The one of every Pokemon versus a billion lions thing, that's more like wishy-washy because, Pokemon are fictional characters. But a gorilla is a real thing. And people are real things. And people shrug off the value of 100 like it's not a big deal. But that is a big deal. That's 2 orders of magnitude over 1, and an order of magnitude is huge. And you know this because you'd rather pay for a stick of gum with $1 than 100 pennies. In situations like this, it's useful to adjust your thinking. Think about it this way. If the gorilla was tied down and one person got to hit it 100 times as hard as they could they take out that gorilla? I would say yeah. Now, there are 100 guys. Not everyone is going to hit the gorilla in its most vulnerable part, but some of them are, and some of them are going to get more than one shot. So 100 dudes attacking a gorilla is definitely going to be more damage than 100 shots by one guy on a tied down gorilla. You guys saw that video where one gorilla was chased away by 2 geese? The fact of the matter is, scale makes things go wildly out of proportion very quickly. There's a reason why we don't have combat sports where one guy takes on 2 guys, because the 2 guys will basically always win. Sure, there can be some paragons of fitness and martial arts greatness that could take on 2 guys, but then they really can't take on 3 or 4. You may have seen Bruce Lee do that in the movies, but those are movies. In reality, it is so much harder to find one guy who can successfully take down 2 guys. If you've ever met a parent who has had both of their kids hang on to both of their legs, you know. And that's just at double, triple, quadruple, quintuple. That's insane. Once you get to 100, you're assuming that the gorilla can do 100 times what a guy can do. And it just can't. This is fucking power scaling brain rot at its finest. It wouldn't even take 100. 10 guys who knew what they were doing could take down a gorilla. You know how I know? Because 10 guys who knew what they were doing took down a gorilla in 1876. Not a single one of those guys died or got injured. Come on, guys. Really think about scale for a second. Really.